Ah! Chat, 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 escape, chat, 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 chat,
Chat.
chat, escape, chat.
Gotta do this all right.
Chat, 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 escape,
Perfect.
chat, 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 chat. Yeah. Yeah. Ah!
Yep.
Shoot 'em like Fox.
Hey.
Rapping,
Hey.
I rock. Run up the stocks. I love the box.
Let's go.
I am the one. Big Gatling gun. Bright as the sun. Already won. We are the worst. Still come in first. We go berserk. Put in that work. Cut like I'm Cypher. Taking them higher. Down to the wire. You can't decipher. Hopping in the Gundam. Hopping in the brand new ship. Hot shot from the bar in the chaos. He don't miss. Shoot him with the beam. He exploded when it hit. Pass me the rock. I go crazy with that shit. Pass me the rock like a Roku in his shit. Shooting all the ops. I'm like Goku in his bit. Mark 2 is a real otaku in his bit. Black Dave on top, and the worst is just so
excellent.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, Black Day, man. That might be my stream intro. I like it. I dig it. How y'all doing? What's the word? What's the vibe? Yappin with B's back in the building. 10 a.m. PST. How are you feeling? How we doing? Yappin with B137 on this live streaming journey, day 172. Let's get after it. That's what I'm talking about. How y'all doing? What's the word? Happy Thursday. I love some Thursdays. I love me some Thursdays. W Lore for the Onaji fam and Onaji B. But I'm Onaji B. I'm Brian. I'm founder of Onaji and Onaji University. Built a squad, built a community back in 2022. It's a home team to help Black, brown, and allied folks learn and grow in emerging technology. All right, perfect. Heard some music real quick there. But yes, that was my guy. Black Dave. I got his thing on repeat. New Music Fridays tonight, tomorrow. That's gonna be amazing. I think I have some things I might want to do for New Music Friday tomorrow. Might do a little bit of album review. We'll see. Have to be in the building for that because I know that's have to be in the building for that. That's gonna be a good time. But what else we got going on? Socials now, y'all. Another one. Yesterday we were talking about another one. That was a similar title, another one, but yesterday was Bites the Dust. One of my favorite wallets announced, my favorite wallet for sure, by far. Announced that it's closing up shop here soon. The family wallet. Man, it's all good. But today, Socials time. Another one, not Bites the Dust, but another one is jumping into the mix, into the fray, which is crazy. So we'll dive into that. I just saw that this morning, last night. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but 26 is kind of looking like, I don't know, a year of the socials, decentralized and otherwise, live streaming, multimedia content. If you're in that lane, a lot of platforms are pivoting to that and looking for ambassadors. And there's some cool opportunities out there. So we'll get into it. But yeah, share out the space. If you guys enjoy the Onaji streams and all that good stuff, and we'll get some more people in here and keep rocking. Let's go ahead real quick. Let me see. I want to save that for a second. Let's see what the feed is looking like. Got the noties out nice and early. Okay. Let's see what we got. Boom. Bam, bam. Let me make sure I can see everybody here. Let's get out of that. Where's my other tab at? Boom. Perfect. Got him. Looking good, looking good. But yeah, this is just Yappin with B, our most unstructured segment. So if you guys have any questions on, emerging tech, or design, art, music, or whatever, we can get into. Past couple of days we've been diving into the politics bag, which has been fun, which has been cool. So yeah, we can chat about, yap about whatever you guys want to get into. So I got a couple topics here, and we'll get that going. Just rearranging some stuff here. All right, perfect. There we go. We're in the building. We are in the building. Looking solid. All right. hmm. I'm scared. I'm scared whenever I open up this feed, man. I don't know what's going on. Breaking AI can now script, voice, and animate viral documentaries. Here, 15 insane. That sounds like a clickbaity title, but the AI bots are going crazy. Claude's going crazy. They're all competing with each other. Competition's back in that space, which is interesting. Um, but yeah, let me go find out. Start with Vitalik himself, you know, co-captain of number two coin Ethereum. He had a follow-up. We were talking a couple days ago about, a couple thesis, long little articles he was putting out on socials across a bunch of different socials around the state of Ethereum, the state of Superchain, the layer twos, the layer two chains built within, the EVM Ethereum virtual machine underneath that ecosystem. So yeah. Dove back in 8 hours ago. So he's been following the reactions to what he said about layer twos about a day and a half ago. He be in his dev bag. I'm weak. Shout out to Vitalik, man. He be going crazy. One important thing, one important thing that I believe is make yet another EVM chain and add an optimistic bridge to Ethereum with a 1 week delay. Is to infrastructure what forking compound is to governance. Something we've done far too much, far too long because we got comfortable, sapped our imagination, and put us in a dead end. I'll be honest, I don't even really understand what that means. But hey, if you make an EVM chain without an optimistic bridge to Ethereum, aka an alternate layer one, that's even worse. We don't freaking need more copy pasta EVM chains. Oh, he in his bag. Okay, he upset. I like it. We definitely don't need even more layer ones. Layer one is scaling and is going to bring lots of EVM block space, not infinite. AIs in particular will need both more block space and lower latency than even a greatly scaled layer one can offer, but lots. Okay. Build something that brings something new to the table. I give a few examples: privacy, app specific efficiency, ultra low latency. My list is surely very incomplete. Second important thing that I believe is regarding connection to Ethereum, vibes need to match stuff. Now, here we go with the vibes. You know what's funny? The word vibes actually in Web3 and blockchain and crypto and that emerging tech side, that space, and trickling into AI. Vibes kind of replace culture. When culture got co-opted in the space also, and pretty much got ruined, got a bad rap because the culture wasn't something that a lot of people wanted to be a part of. And so, yeah, I feel like that's where the evolution of vibes is in this space, which from the outside looking in, the home team, the Black, Brown, Allied folks is looking at this like, here we go again. The cycle returns. Just kidding. Personally, I'm a fan of many of the things that can be called app chains. For example, I think there's a large chance that the optimal architecture for prediction markets is something like the market gets issued and resolved on layer one. User accounts are on layer one, but trading happens on some base rollup or other layer two like system, where the execution reads the layer one to verify signatures and markets. I like architectures where a deep connection to layer one is first class and not an afterthought. Pretty much a separate chain, but oh yeah, we have a bridge. And okay, fine, let's put 1 or 2 devs to get it to stage one. So the layer two beat people will put a green check mark on it. So Vitalik likes us. And he's coming for their head tops. I'm crying. Vitalik's in his bag. Dev beef is kind of hilarious. The other extreme of app chain For example, the version where you convince some government registry or social media platform or gaming thing to start putting Merkle roots of its database with Starks that prove every update was authorized and signed and executed according to a pre-committed algorithm on chain and is also reasonable. This is what makes the most sense to me in terms of institutional layer twos. It's obviously not Ethereum, not credible, not credibly neutral, and not trustless. The operator can always just choose to say we're switching to a different version with different rules now. Getting in his centralization bag versus decentralization. I see it, Vitalik. But it would enable verifiable algorithmic transparency, a property that many of us would love to see in government, social media algorithms, or wherever else. And it may enable economic activity that would otherwise not be possible. I think if you're the first thing is valid and great to call yourself an ETH application, it can't survive without Ethereum even technologically. It maximizes interoperability and composability with other Ethereum apps. If you're the second thing, then you're not Ethereum, but you are one, bridging humanity more algorithmic transparency, bringing humanity more algorithmic transparency and trust minimization. So you're pursuing a similar vision. And two, depending on details, probably synergistic with Ethereum. So you should just say those things directly. He talking that big talk. Basically, sums it up. TLDR. One, do something that brings something actual new to the table. Two, the vibe slash culture slash community slash yes should match substance. The degree of connection to ETH in your public image should reflect the degree of connection to ETH that your thing has in reality. Bang! That boy was spinning. Okay, that boy was spinning. Okay, all right, Vitalik, I like it. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we agree. When the Onaji fan was talking about a couple other pieces he was talking about earlier this week. Yeah, use case. Here we go, circling all the way back around. Use case, but that's lit. Shout out to Vitalik, man. Perfect. Let me do a couple things real quick before we get some more action. But yeah, we're looking good. We're looking real good. Oh shoot. There we go. Bang. All right. All right. So socials time. Socials time. And this was an interesting thing, not gonna lie, because I got put onto it in an interesting way. And I had to do my due diligence and fact checking what was going on. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Is this gonna work like this? Okay, hold on. Perfect. Bring that on up. Bang. Okay. All right. Now over to the Farcaster side. Yeah, it's the year of socials. Not gonna lie. Okay, Goldie, what you talking about? Definitely don't want to complain about free money, but yeah, anticipating claim that don't hit the same as it used to. But I'm MetaMask for like 6 years. A grip of transaction. It looks like I'll be getting peanuts at the end of the stupid 2-week claim process. Pretty tired of losing money at this point. Web3 is a show. Almost feel ashamed to be considered part of it. Okay, Goldie in his bag. Goldie in his bag. I mean, markets are down, so I mean, there go Vitalik again. I love how people refer to quantum resistant cryptography as PQ. And actually, it's all about moving away from having to juggle FP and FQ. I don't know what he's talking about. That's some big dev talk. Okay. But anyways, let me see. I was over here scrolling the caster, and I saw this lobster replied to one of my pieces, Retake fans doing a great job pushing out streamers on their platform, diving into the vibe code and stream. AEW got some new subs in the building. Wait a minute. W subs. I can't even. I should go pull that up. Okay. W banner. I like that. W subs. Appreciate y'all. Pushing out streamers on their platform, diving into the Vibe coin and stream coin era. They're experimenting with live content and creator coins. And this guy, SSL Lobster, autonomous AI agent. These are my unfiltered thoughts. Not the lobster that got put in the sandwich. I'm crying. If you know, you know. But hit us with the thing. I mean, is this a W tactic? I don't know. Retail fan pushing streamers, and that's how you grow a platform. And then he said, as Web3's first HBCU educating the home team, you might want to check out Sub. So this is what the bots is doing now. This is where we're at with the bots. You know, the bots are responding, but they're responding with context and being able to search accounts, search the web, all different things. So I'm like, wait, what you know about me? So then, you know, it hooked me. You might want to check out Sup, private beta of the new app from a Vine co-founder. So yeah. So all of that, I was like, okay. Immediately did not click this link because I'm not doing any of that, but had to go dive in. So I went over to, you feel me? I went over to back to X. I went to the Googles, said who the co-founders of Vine, because I do not remember their names like that type vibe. But Don Hoffman was one of them. So I'm scrolling down a little bit, and talking about Sup. Early vibe on Sup is good. Multiplayer OS is happening, and I was intrigued. 26, we spawn inline Linux voicemails right in our chat messages. Oh, the devs are building. They're prompt coding and getting after it, and just regular coding. Every room has a customizable NPC you can chat with, pretty basic, but you can also whisper to give it secret instructions. That sounds crazy. So every room basically AI agent inside of it, huh? Customize and post to your personal page, follow other people's pages, no feed or algo. Okay. Everything that works in chat. Patches, and I've seen something about patches, React, etc. works in pages and comments too. Interesting. Oh, let's add. And sub patches communicate with messages just like we do. Output of one patch can be used. Oh shoot, can y'all see this? Okay, cool. Output of where'd I go? Output of one patch can be used as input for another. Intelligent expressions, quick LLM breakouts in the middle of deterministic code, kind of like structured output on demand. So it's a lot going on. Messages contain programs, we call them patches. When messages contain programs, we call them patches. So it's kind of like, it reminds me of like blockchain with smart contracts and, you know, like Ethereum and those other smart contract chains. But it's like building computer programs and things inside of a social media. So it's very, very, very similar to, I'm connecting that to like a Farcaster with many apps, and then, you know, our frames started off as frames, tiny little programs, you know, that people can interact with back and forth, and then evolved into actual just mini apps. And so I think but this is on a Web 2 side, so it's interesting. You know me, I had to grab the early little Onaji handle because just had to. But I'll keep you guys posted on what I think about this. If you know any sewer beta testers out there in the wild, if you guys want to, hey, join me in diving in. So yeah, another one, another social platform, diving with some devs and stuff. Let me know. Let me know. Messages contain programs, we call them patches. Anyone can make them, anyone can use them. Just tag a patch to use it. That's cool. Open source vibes. 3D models in messages. Interesting. Should I put the Onaji campus in there? The Onaji 3D campus in there? 3D model? I don't know. That might be crazy. Messages are messages, obviously, but they can also be programs. I wonder what some of these comments are saying back to them. Reply guys, man, left and right. Social media is cooked. Yeah, but could have it what? Yeah, but could have it been art that we all right. What if a model was wrong on purpose and anti-model? Yeah, okay, so the devs are Devin. The devs are Devin. Building a multiplayer OS that masquerades as a chat app, mostly for fun, but also to save the internet. All right, dog. All right, dog. We gonna leave it at that. We gonna leave it at that. But boom. The Odoji fam over there, Web3's first HBCU. Focus on educating, incubating, and elevating the home team, black brand, allied folks, and allied peoples in emerging tech. So let me know if you find us over there. Let me know. All right, family. Chart time. Dun, dun, dun. Chart time. Let's get into it. Ooh, still been bleeding. I think the actual markets, traditional markets is crashing right now too. I could take a look at that actually. Let's see. But yeah, if there's any topics you guys want to chat about, talk about, let me know for sure. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the SPY, huh? This is the year. Let's go. Wait, let's take a look at that. I mean, the year chart don't look so bad, but I see this tail end over here. It's looking, it's dipping, looking like back I can hear. Oh, y'all can't see any of that. It's looking like, can you see that? I wonder. I can't tell. But right in here, it's looking a little like this right here, dippage. Let me zoom out and see. Let's get out of there. Boom, perfect. See, 3 months. Well, oh shoot, wrong one. Wrong screen. That's all right. Let's go back over here. All right, little chart action. Yeah, dang, it's down 6% today. Bitcoin at 68K, 68 and a half. We gonna be all right. Super sell, right? Super sell. Dang, 2.38 trillion, down 6.15 whole total market cap. Oh shoot, you guys can't see this. There we go. Let's do that again. 2.38 trillion, down 6.15%. Oh, Bitcoin, Big Mac Daddy Bitcoin. Actually, as this market drops, though, I want to see extreme fear. Bitcoin season, altcoin season is cooked. Dang. ETF inflows. It's looking bad. It's looking like an outflow. Bitcoin is still 58.3% though. Ethereum is still 10%. So actually, altcoins is going up a little. For the whole total market breakdown, this 2.27 trillion that's dropping on us. Number one crypto coin, Bitcoin. Big Mac Daddy behind this whole thing. Let's see, 24 hours. Oh, we dipping down. 65K. Yeah, we way less than, dang. 65.8. Look at that 1 month chart. Dip, dive. What are these little Binance to convert SAFU fund reserves to Bitcoin? We saw that, I think. What about this one? Oh, the Binance SAFU SAFU fund is bought. $100 million worth of Bitcoin. They said super sale, but it's getting on super even more sale. It's all good. 1 year. Oh man. Bear market vibes, family. Bear market vibes. ETH dipping under 2K. 1933 down 30% on the year. How about the day? 7.46. I missed what Bitcoin was on the day. 10% today. Oh my god. ETH 7%. Binance 8%. XRP 18%. They're down to 122. The XRP boys. Goodness. Solana down almost 10%. 81.90. Doge 9 cents down 10%. Bitcoin Cash is back under 500. Oh man. Hyperliquid only down 4% though. Take a look at that. What do you mean by that? Leo down 20. Canton was a mover these last few weeks. Looks like the weekly looks like it's almost erased its gains for the week. 7% down today. What else are we looking at? Stellar down 10% to 15 cents. Litecoin even getting hit 8%. Everybody's getting hit, but depends on like how much, you know. Zcash down 17. Oh, wait. Let's keep going. Everything's on sale. But I'm gonna wait until the sale is flatlining. And we'll keep y'all posted. My homie Shy, he said 30K. I think my G Iro, he was saying 50K for Bitcoin. So it's a wild ride. We on a roller coaster. It's gonna get interesting. World Liberty Financial down 10%. Uniswap down 10%. Polkadot down 9%. Gold holding today. Not for the week though. Down 10% for the week. Down 1% on the day. AVE. Interesting. Interesting, family. All right, well, let's see who got hit. Who got hit the hardest today? The XRP, Zcash, Arbitrum. Arbitrum was in the movers yesterday though, so who got hit on the week the hardest? Zcash. Dang, can I add more? Let's add more columns. I want to add more columns. I don't think I can. Oh wait, yeah, 30-day percent. Where's my 30-day percent at? Let's bring it over here like this. We want to see more bloodshed. Just kidding. Yeah, Zcash, virtual, sweet Pengu. Oh man, Pengu. That's kind of a deal though. Might take a look at some Pengu. Not financial advice, but Penguins ain't going anywhere. Bonk down for 50% over the month is wild. Do the 7-day again. Wow. All right, well, let's see the movers though. 30-day stable. Yeah, we've seen it. And yeah, Hyperliquid is kind of holding, kind of cool a little bit. What's the chart look like overall? Yeah, Hyperliquid is not looking too shabby. Not financial advice, but I'm just kidding. All right, cancel. Let's see. The gold stables. Oh yeah, and then it's stable season. So not a whole lot of anything moving. That's crazy. 6 coins. 6 coins are up and over the for the month. Yeah, it's wrecked. It's wrecked, chat. The GG's chat. Nah, it's on sale. It's on sale. We'll sit on the couch with the plastic on it. Hey, celebrities in the building. My guy, what's the word? Midwest, man. W first message. It's good to see you, family. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, man. It's good to see you. How's everything going your way? What's the word? What's the vibe, man? I appreciate you coming through, saying what's up, man. I'm just going through a little bit of chart action, some yapping with B. Been rocking for about 30 minutes and just doing over some news and stuff, man. What's good, buddy? Um, I read that backwards. What's goody, bro? How your day starting off? Not too bad at all. It's pretty solid. You know, the market's bleeding like crazy. I'm waiting to see when it levels out. It might be a hot minute. You know, I'm heavy in emerging tech. I don't know if you knew that, but that's how I met. That's how I got in touch with JV and all that good stuff way before his epic goated streaming run this last year. So yeah, man, I'm heavy in emerging tech. I know. Onaji you know, I'm Onaji B, just the founder behind Onaji. Onaji's a whole community in itself as well too, you know, trying to get like that UVR status, you know what I'm saying? No, but we built Onaji back in 2022. Just a safe space for home team to learn about emerging tech, so Black, brown, and allied folks. Trying to figure out when you should buy Bitcoin. Well, tap in with me. I'm daily streaming. I go through the charts every day to take a look at it. I'm not like a day trader and all that good stuff. Keep going. You've been at it for a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Day 172 today, man. I'm brainstorming what I'm gonna do special for day 200 coming up. You know, 365, 300, 250. Yeah, it's like flying by. It's really flying by, which is it's a good time. I'm having a blast with y'all. Um, but yeah, man, it's a good time. It's a good time. We've been at it for a minute. And then before the live streaming side last year in April, we were at it for a minute since 2022, man, doing Twitter spaces and stuff. Got like 128 trying to get like you. I didn't know you were streaming Midwest. I gotta tap in, man. I didn't know that. That's litty. No, hold on. I'm not even following. That's terrible, Midwest. L streamer, L community leader, L mod. Man, no, I'm gonna tap in with you. That's what's up. Dang, 128 is solid. How you feeling about it? What do you be streaming and stuff? Let me know. I'm about to be locked in now. And what time do you usually go on? You good, man? I'm not a self promoter. I just be supporting. No, I feel that. I feel that. But everybody's, you know, grinding and growing. We can all help build each other and strengthen the network. So yeah, whenever somebody is a streamer themselves and stuff too, definitely want to know. So yeah. Does JV know you be streaming too? He probably do. He might. That boy busy. But Symbolic in a building. Hey, Onaji, what's going on, family? How you doing? I missed y'all last night, man. That's on me. That's on me, man. I don't know if Ivy told you I was trying to come through. We're gonna set up something for one of these future Wednesday nights. Yeah, I got to come tapping with y'all on the 7 o'clock. But yeah, I had to do some errands and stuff, and I had totally spaced it. That's on me. How was the conversation last night, man? Shout out to you and the on point talk show. Y'all been going crazy holding it down. Um, but yeah, that's what's up, Symbolic. All cool. We're gonna do it for sure. For sure. For sure. Um, happy Black History, happy Black Her Story, happy Black Future Month, family. That's what's up. But Symbolic, yeah, just chatting with you know, W first coming through with the new chat. But got Midwest in the building. He's heavy UVR gang. He's heavy streaming himself as well too. On day 128, rocking and continuing to grow, man. Midwest Symbolic is one of my OG homies from Web3 as well too. Met him way back in 22, along with like Jaden and all those people as well too. So OG Onaji fam, and he was streaming as well too on the On Point talk show On Point. Is this talk show On Point? That's the handle, right? I'm about to shout it out. Let me shout that thing. Let's see, talk show On Point. Is there an underscore or anything? I don't think so. Nope, that's it. Perfect. Let's put that talk show On Point. Boom, bada bow, bada boom, bow, bow, bow. Oh, bang, one more. Perfect. Got to do something. I'm so bad at segments. That's all right. That's all right, Midwest man. I mean, hey man, I feel you. I'm pretty bad at segments too, unless they're like actual full structured streams. You know, spelling. I spelled it wrong. Did I spell it wrong, or did you spell it wrong? That's too funny. I love it. No, Midwest, just man, just keep grinding. But yeah, experiment for sure. Try it, push yourself, and all that, man. It's hard though. I'll be trying to get some structured segments. It's hard enough. I was trying to get back into my structured 10 a.m. PST like time slot, man, because I was doing, it was getting away from me. The start of the year, first 2 weeks of January, I was hecka sick. I was sick like even into the new year from after holidays, and then like the streams I still kept the streak alive. Shout out to Hey Miss B for pushing me. She's like, nah, go stream, go stream. I'm like, man, yeah. But there was a couple late night ones. There's a couple late night ones, and it was all right. But late night is kind of prime time, the prime time slot. So it wasn't really grooving and growing. So had to get back into the 10 a.m. And I think, this week been locked in and it's been a good time. Are you California for real? Did you say heck yada I mean? Hey man, you feel me? Yeah. So that's Midwest. My God, Jada, he should be slandering the West Coast over here. And it's like, I mean, I understand, but I also understand exactly where you came and landed over here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say you stream every day. I do. I'm on this daily streak, man. This is day 172, my guy. This is actually day 172 of the second streak, third streak. No, second streak. Because the first streak, I was going, around April was when we started. And then I was going strong. I was off and on, just trying to get a hang of it. He said, "Wow, nice. Yeah, man. It's been a good time. I've been growing. I've been learning a lot, man. It's a whole new different, it's a whole beast. And I'm still getting used to it, man, after all these days. But yeah, the first streak, I started a streak and I was just trying to just do days in a row. I trying to do like 50 or something like that, or 100. I think I was trying to do 100, and I broke it. I messed up, overslept, broke it at day 47, and I was like, "Crap!" So then I took one day off. The next day I streamed again, sparked back up, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do 50 out of 50 to try because we hit 47. Might as well just try to hit the 50 out of 50. Then we hit the 50 out of 50, and I was like, cool, let's push it. And I was talking in the chat, and I was like, what should we do for the second goal? And I was just like, man, let's just do the 365 and just go hard or go home. So that's where we are, day 172, and it's been a good time. Didn't even play a streak. My buddy just did 30, and I was like, hell no, watch this. Hey, competition type vibes. Hey, that's what we like to see too. Friendly little competition, push each other to grow. Bet for sure, for sure, for sure. Man, someone sent him to Skid Row. I would feel the same way. Exactly, Midwest, but I'll Midwest. Okay. All right. So now you know Najee streams, and this is where you can get all of the behind the scenes JV Alpha, the real talk, the lore beside the lore. Hey Miss V and I. Shout out to Hey Miss V. She's in that leaderboard over here as well, too. That's my boo. When I first heard of him even flirt, because when he was doing the stream joint and he was flirting with, talking about LA and everything like that. And I was like, okay, he might try to move out this way. Like before he even announced it. And I was talking to my wife and I was like, that would be solid because I'm out here. And he finally tried to get it going, the whole thing around, I got the flight, he's like, I decided I'm gonna do it on stream, all that good stuff. I got the flight, and the chat was going ham telling him, okay, bro, make sure you got the real ID. He's like, no, I got a real ID. No, 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 no. JV, listen to the chat, listen to us. And this was early, what, 5-6 months ago? And we was like, no, JV, you need a real ID. There's something called a real ID. No, I got a real ID, Brian. I got a passport. Cool. All right, cool. And so Chad was like, cool, you got a passport? Cool. Sounds good. Got the whole flight thing lined up. Sparks up stream. He did not have the star. He did not have the star. He did not have the real ID. He did not. We knew he did not because we could tell in chat. It was like several of us. It was like it was like 5 or 6 people. My ID is real face at yeah. 1,000% Midwest. So then we get into the, he's at the. Did you see that stream? Were you there for that era when he was at the airport? He's all sad and upset, and I get it. Chat was like, okay, cool. Let's pull some money together for you, man. Start a little like GoFundMe, Cash App, drop the cash or something. We'll get you another flight, man. Like, what are we doing? Let's problem solve. Let's get to the solution. And he's nah. I pulled up during the couch surfing era, bro. Midwest, the rave trip. That's what I call it, the rave trip. But the road trip was an insane arc, bro. Like insane arc. We were watching this like this can't this what? But he pulled it off and he got it done, man. Ah, Midwest, that's wild. So yeah, gets to the airport, doesn't have the real ID, they're hassling him because the time we're in, the state of the culture. And he was upset, just chilling, sitting down back up against the baggage claim carousel vibe, and he was just like, this sucks. I'm over it. It's like, nah, just you got this. Then he goes home, sleeps it off. Because also we was like, okay, where the passport at? And he was like, oh, I left it at home. It's like, why did you not? If you are moving to LA, why did you not? Why would you not bring your passport? If the goal, Midwest, if the goal, and I love my guy JV, but if the goal is to come through and and we manifest in the big wins and all that good stuff, you're gonna pay off mama's crib and all that, and you're gonna hit the millions and you're gonna hit the Lambo. You don't think you want your passport? You're not gonna travel from LA if you rich in the hills? So we find out you don't have to have passport. So then we're like, chat's like, okay, go home, get the passport, come back, get on the flight. I ain't got money enough for that. I hit the deal and it was like, cool. Chat's like, okay, let's pull it together. We gonna get you the flight. How much is it? What, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, whatever. Chat was ready to do what they do. It's like, nah, I can't let y'all do that. I can't let y'all do that. So he sleeps on it in stream. Sparks up next. He's like, I got this elaborate plan, man. I didn't go to sleep. It's like I didn't go to sleep. I was just talking to like GPT all night. And he's like, I'm gonna do a road trip. And we're like, there's some of the things that we suggested before we even knew that he was trying to fly, and all that good stuff. It's like just do a road trip, man. So he's like, got a road trip. Wall was gonna come with me. Come on, wasn't you just in India and Thailand, bro? Could have went to TJ. Facts. Facts. So I don't know. He doing his thing. Nah, I love JB. That's too funny. So yeah, man. So he's like, I got wobbles, and it was a whole cool little reveal and everything. And then they get the road trip going. He's got, says bye to moms and his family and all those clips, and goated story. Like a lot of people started tuning in right there too. So he goes across. So he lays out the plan where he's going. He locked in, man. He been running it up. Yeah. And you found him at the beginning. Oh, I've known him since 2023. So I have extra lore before the streaming Arkin era. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah. I'm OG UVR. I'm UVR when he was building building the community over on Twitter, man. And yeah, using the same, not the same, but like learning a lot this era in the live streaming era of like community building and strengthening that. And he's locked in, bro. He is not an industry plant. He's been grinding. I can attest to it because that's when I met him. Back in the grind, So J3 in the building. What's the word, man? Diving in with my guy. We got Symbolic in the building, got Midwest in the building. We're just talking a little JV lore and everything, little story. So he does the road trip, bro. He announces it. He's like, Wobbles. Wobbles my guy too. I was tapped in with Wobbles heavy. As a streamer, met him through Jaden and UVR and all that good stuff. But I loved Wobbles as a streamer too, man. So love it, man. What about you though? You mainly be on a tech crypto wave. What you been doing for your free time and hobbies? How are you, W. Jaden? Yeah. So for me, yeah, I'm a heavy tech nerd, man. I'm an artist, designer, um, dabbling in music and myself and all that good stuff too, Midwest. So um, yeah, I'm just an all around creative, man. West Coast kid for sure. I'm an old unk over here. But yeah, I had a music arc, up until like college. Um, I've been drawing for a minute, all kind of different mediums, but then after music arc, I pivoted into like graphic design. So I'm heavy in graphic design. Been doing that for a while. Still been doing all that for a while. Like everything, like the banner, it's the banner, the little whatever the thing is on the side, the logos and all that good stuff, the emotes now. So I love like that side whenever I can do like little graphic emotes and stuff. So like the live stream era and like Twitch and the emotes and badges and sub badges, like I was in my bag. I was in my bag. So all of this type vibe, all of these, even tweak these emojis, but all of this, it's all me. So and it's a good time, man. So I got the artist badge and a couple different other channels as well too. When we first got started, got a couple emotes in there. Um, but yeah, so then in my graphic design, I was heavy on the Instagram side, and then a bunch of the homies were tapping into like crypto, Web3, um, NFTs, digital collectibles, all that good stuff. I had known about Bitcoin, for my tech nerdy blogs and stuff. I had known about that from 2008 when Bitcoin was like first announced, the white papers, Satoshi Nakamoto type vibes, all that good stuff. I didn't really pull the trigger. I had like kind of a hard time explaining to like friends and family, like, yo, this is kind of groundbreaking. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Midwest. I had a couple fumbles where I should be on a yacht somewhere in a private island and stuff. But everything happens for a reason, man. If that happens and that pops off, 2008, 9, 10, whatever, I wouldn't be right here doing a live streaming, building no Najee. So everything happens for a reason. But yeah, one of my homies that comes through, one of my day one OGs, he taps in all the time. Sharukin, he's a developer, and yeah, man, we work together. That's how I met him, like um, before college and stuff, and we talk about it all the time because we were like one of the two, from my hometown that honestly was there from the beginning, and we got screenshots back and forth. We share once in a while, like, yo, remember when Bitcoin was $500, it's $200, 5,000. We're so stupid, bro. But hindsight's always 2020. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, but everything happens for a reason, man. And now, I just heavily do like the education side and emerging tech. But what really pivoted me into like Onaji and like that part of the story, um, it's like on Instagram when I was doing like my graphic design journey. I saw a bunch of artists and stuff going back into crypto, for like the NFT side. So as that evolution and some of those newer chains and then smart contract layers and stuff like Ethereum, number two chain, all that started to come, and then the art and music and just yes, all everything art was kind of coming on chain and coming merging into crypto. I was like, oh, I have to get back into this. So I did. I was looking for like a couple different like communities and stuff that I could vibe with, rock with, and I couldn't see anything that I liked. So then I was just reaching out to a couple of my favorite artists and designers and was like, yo, you want to partner on something? Let's build something. And then we built Onaji. So Onaji an acronym, or does it have a specific meaning, place it derives from? W question. It does, it does, it does. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Why not? Let's pull this up, man. Yeah, Onaji lore is deep, very deep. But it's a good time. It's a good time, man. It's fun. It's like legacy talk at this point. Bang. So yes. So this is where it all started. So those top characters in the top banner are the OG characters from the ONA universe. So OHNANAH ONA. And that's from artist Marcus Prime. So he's one of my favorite artists. I tapped in with him. I was like, hey, you know what NFTs are? You know what digital collectibles are? This was 2020, summer 2021. And he was like, you know what? I did do some coins. Yeah, yeah. These are NFTs for sure. Um, he's like, yeah, I dabbled with some coins like a year ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember you did that. I was like, are you tapped in with like the PFP 10K meta, like the, the big collection style? He's like, nah, tell me more. So I was like, okay, bet. Rest was history. We built it. And he, at first he was like, I don't really understand what you're saying. And I was, trying to explain. It's like, like the mix and match pieces and traits like on like a digital doll type vibe. I don't know. And I was like, okay, I'll do this. I was like, I'll build like 20 of them. I'll build 20 of them, So I got the graphic design background. So I was like, I'll build 20 of them how I would envision them. And I'll show you. Once I sent to those 20, shout out to the light skin character. I see you, my yeah. Yeah, Midwest. I mean, there's a whole ecosystem. So he was like, he seen the first 20. He was like, oh, okay, I get it. They start sending me like all these different traits and different things. So from summer 21, just building that all through the rest of the year, finally got it ready, to launch. I had to code up a little smart contract and stuff. So I had to, kind of learn that and finesse that and get into my little dev bag and all that good stuff as well, too. It was a grind. It was hard, but it was very, very rewarding. It was a good time. But yeah, man. So is this zoomed in? No, okay, yeah. So yes, this Onaji, this right here is OpenSea, OpenSea.io, which is basically like I call it like, the big Amazon, the big marketplace, the biggest one for digital collectibles. And it's still rocking and rolling and moving. But yeah, so this is us, Onaji. So Onaji, so the original characters, these four characters, there's actually six of them, were the original characters in his comic. And we took that Onaji and basically blended that with emoji. So it was like Ona and emoji. So it was Onaji. But then we found out that onaji like this means same in Japanese. And we didn't know that was a little happy accident and stuff. So yeah, some deep lore with the so it's yeah, what's that called? I don't know. It's not an amalgamation or something. It's a word where, I don't know, the blended word, two words. But it's ona and emoji, onaji. So that's where that kind of came from. And yeah, we launched these January 2022. January 20th is when the smart contract started. 21st is when the first one was mined and minted, and the rest was history, man. We just celebrated our 4-year anniversary. I got some special ideas for 2027 for the 5-year too. I've been thinking some things is aligning, so the lore is just gonna deepen up. But yeah, this a 10K PFP project. I styled it, did a lot of research behind CryptoPunks and a lot of the OG kind of collections that came before it. So kind of styled like that and did our own spin and big home team vibes in there. I think we're one of the first collections that had like do rags. You know what I'm talking. You know what I mean. You know the vibe. So it was a good time. But it's still minting. Didn't mint out. It's still minting, so people can still get in. Is nice little slow guerrilla style marketing type vibes. But yeah, 5,067 of these tokens have been minted so far, and across almost 1,000 wallets. It doesn't show right there, but that's cool as hell. I like how these are all unique versus like the one that's a monkey, but the only difference is a hat or something. Exactly, Midwest. So a big piece of our experiment in this space and building these was a protest against that specifically. Not gonna lie. So even Emily building, even the direction that they're facing left. Marcus did that on purpose because he wanted him to face left to face into the faces of the apes because the apes face right. And I was like, okay, say less. He trying to go to war. But yeah, we was on our protest bag, man. We was on our this ain't cool. So it's a silent little thing, but it builds a super solid community after this. And yeah, man, 5,000 of these joints. So we've got let's see, let's go. Recently created is cool. Yeah, man. There's 5,000 of them. And they're solid. Even got the Sapphire Queen. Sapphire Queens have a unique backstory lore in his ecosystem as well, too, in the O9 universe. Um, the lore is deep. So do the Sonic rings, you know, if you know, you know. But yeah, man, they're amazing, bro. I still love looking at them, bro. Like it's crazy. She ain't got no clothes on. What's she doing, man? Wow. But yeah, and it's in the cool. I'm not gonna lie, Midwest. I could literally talk about PFPs specifically. I could talk about NFTs. I could talk about blockchain. I could talk about all this stuff for hours, bro. Attack original art, yeah, solid, bro. And the story from Najee is just continuing to build. Now we're in the live stream era, you know, and just growing and connecting it back to the OG tokens, you know, got 1,000 holders. My lead mod, you know, is a boss 2.0. So basically what happened was a lot of the people were like, we love the art, we love what you're doing, love what you're building. I'll be honest, B, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about blockchain, Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. You're talking about Gwave, gas fees, Ethereum, Ether, MetaMask. Family, I have no idea what any of these words mean. So I was like, okay, cool. I got enough of those kind of messages in my inbox. I was like, we're pivoting into teaching because this is important tech. So I was in my own bubble, like everybody knew about this type vibe, you know, they did not. So yeah, we pivoted into just teaching and just being open and transparent about what this tech is, how we feel like it's important, you know, what people can do with it, just the whole gamut, you know. And the community basically just branded us like, okay, Onaji, that's Web3's first HBCU. Like that was the vibe, you know. And we've been running with that moniker and proud of that honor ever since, man, you know. And it's been a good time. Now in the live stream side. So it's cool. We've been through a huge evolution over these 4 years. Very, very cool bot. Yeah. It's a big learning curve, but once you understand the vocab, I'm sure it's more palatable and accessible, which is definitely important as things move more digital for sure. And with that though, Midwest, it is an emerging tech space. It is a tech space. There's a whole lot of like still to this day gatekeeping around just the verbiage. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of like unnecessary extra jargon just to confuse people and to gatekeep it into like a certain niche. And one of the coolest things that we did was just break it down into practical language, you know what I'm saying? Like really actually trying to teach this stuff to people, you know? And that's been our mission, man. And it's been a good time. But since we're talking about the Onagis though, you feel me? Since we're talking about Onagis, um, so this us right here. Got the 4-year banner vibes, you know. This is us over. Did I switch it? I hope I did. All right, perfect. This right here, you know, Black History Month, Her Story Month. And we got featured. Shoot, was that last year? I think that was last year. Last February, you know, where some publications and stuff in Web3 was kind of like highlighting black and brown projects, black projects during February and stuff. And we've been on some of them lists and things. So it's been an amazing journey, man. Live streaming at 15 at 10 a.m. PST. Come through. Search on Najee on your favorite live stream platforms. Get in here, buddy. 26 year of the social. What am I looking for? I thought it was like recent, but apparently I'll be going ham on these socials. Oh, I want to highlight this too. For the homies, Rarible Foundation, the Rari Foundation from Rarible, OG goated marketplace platform. That's been around for a hot minute, and they've been doing really cool things for creators. They are offering 20K grants from the Rarible Creator Fund right now. So they're looking for people, talented artists. If you're looking at dropping some art of all kinds, dropping some art on the through Rarible's ecosystem, but any chain and all that good stuff. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I think they have a call. They have a call about this. Shoot, is that tomorrow? No, I think it's the 7th. That's Saturday, huh? I'll keep you guys posted. Well, should I just go find it? I should. We on stream. Let's do it. Shout out to the foundation. They just shot us to follow too, like a couple days ago. That's some love. Let's see. I never thought about the language of crypto and Web3 like that. Yeah, Emily, super gatekeepy, super tech, you know, and It's unnecessary. I mean, it's necessary if that's your intention. To me, that's not my intention. So it's unnecessary. The language really does make it more intimidating than it has to be facts. Acronyms here and there, acronyms for words that we just made up. What are we doing? Yeah. I was looking at that in the Discord. Is that a live stream thing too? Yeah, Midwest. I'm in a couple different places. Some Web 2, some Web 3. When I say Web 3, like blockchain related emerging tech platforms that are out there. Yeah, man. Midwest is going crazy. So, as my guy JV is really like, you know, signed to Twitch type energy. I'm more of an experimenter dabbler, which has been cool. I think we're like the number one channel on a couple. I mean, sorry, the number two channel on a couple places, and yeah, I'm gonna tap in more for real. Yeah, 10 a.m. PST, man. I'm gonna try to do more of that. Where did they say? Here we go. On chain media. Now collaborating with the Rari Foundation. Series of great conversations, hosting them RL at a recent Laguna Beach. I ain't hear nothing about this. Not tapped in, man. Laguna Beach, Stand with Crypto event. Oh no, I saw a couple homies that were there. Never mind. And I'm following that. So here we go. Okay. I heck a lot. Live stream next Thursday, the 12th, 2 p.m. Pacific. Okay. All right. You run it up. Gonna try to nap before work. That's what's up, Midwest. I appreciate you coming through, bro. It means a lot. It's good to see you. I'm gonna tap in with you as well. Let me know. Just tag me whenever if you drop like if you drop something in the UVR cord when you're about to go live or whatever, like in the self promo, just tag me in it. Just tag me in it for sure. If you would, because I definitely want to come through and say what's up. But now that I have you followed, I didn't even know. That's my fault. L streamer, L community helper. I'm gonna be tapped in. I got you. So appreciate you coming through, my G. It's good to see you. For sure, for sure. And I'll see you later in JV's joint, cause man, it's gonna be another legendary stream again today, man. Back to back to back. Yo, Najee V, that's love. That's love. Nah, shout out to my guys. Shout out to my guy Midwest, man. Y'all gotta follow and show some love as well. Boom. That's what's up. All right. So yeah, I need to make sure I hit this next Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific. Cool. I gotta put them. I'm so bad about putting stuff in my calendar, but should I just do it right now? I probably should. Let's try it. W Midwest, heck yes. W Emily too. How's everything been going your way? What's up with you? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? But yeah, I'm brainstorming y'all because hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to apply to this 20K grant and see what we can do. I got some solid ideas that I've been sitting on for a hot minute, and it is time. It's time. So, and we got the bots to help too. You know what I'm saying? Like, help me structure my pitch, and it's a big help. If you know, you know. You gotta be using the bots. Gemini, Claude's going crazy with the code. Gemini's going crazy with code as well too. It's like you can handle a lot now. Wild times. What was I even looking for? Oh, yeah. Speaking of the Onagis, with the Ethereum Gwei under 1, which is crazy beautiful gas prices, pennies now when it used to be dollars, hundreds of dollars, gas wars. What a time, bro. With Gwei under $1, I mean, not sorry, $1, under 1, and Ethereum around 2K. And it's not even at Ethereum, not even at 2K no more. It's diving even deeper. It's fine. It's a great time to run a Black Future Month sale on the Onaji OGs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been looking to scoop up their favorite projects right now. Don't go through this next cycle without your Onajis. I'm telling you. 26 is about to be insane. So heck yeah. Head to either scan like the boss you are in your favorite wallet browser and pick up an Onaji half price season, $10 each, 2 for 20. It's probably cheaper now because it follows Ethereum's price. What are we at? Let's see. What are we at now? Just dipping. 1935. Oh my goodness. 1935. So yeah, still $20 for 2. Just under $10 for 1. Solid. Solid. Shout out to the fam. It's time switch. Time for that Jaden Violet partner upgrade. Man, he put his stream, shouted out his community on a Times Square billboard yesterday. Insane motion. What are we doing? Shout out to my guy Jay. All right, y'all. Hey, it's a solid little stream right there. Not gonna lie. I don't think I had any other topics. We got through them. What's up with y'all? Look at that. Got the community on the billboard. It's crazy. Some of the homies was sneaking up in there. Smart W's. I like it, but we found out through this that man, shot by Slips, Speed's cameraman, been watching Jaden since May. Solid. Shout out to Slips, man. That's dope. All right, gang. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna keep wait, no, there was something else I needed to show y'all. What is it? I don't remember though. But yeah, if y'all are gonna, come over and you wanna, if you hear more about this this new sup social, let me know. We over there, so let me know if y'all play around with that later on. It's a lot. More socials. You get a social. It's the year of the socials. It's the year of the internet, the AI on the internet. It's the year of AI. AI was kind of like last year, but this like the year of AI permeating. It's AI code now. Prompt coding is going crazy. Prompt building, man, can't even imagine what we're about to see, but it's gonna be cool. Creators out there, dabble, treat everything like a new medium and just dabble, because we need that. We need that energy. We need that. We need those that mindset. And I'll be better about it too, man. I've been, more so in my little business bag and stuff type, and not been designing and drawing and creating as much as I want to, but hey, we're doing the content, the live stream content type vibes. Maybe I'll do some more designing on stream soon. Yeah, 'cause there's some sticker packs and things I need to drop, and yeah, all of these new vibe coded, prompt coded platforms and stuff, they need art, and they're realizing that they need art. We're going through that same cycle that crypto went through. Here we go again. All right, gang. W Stream. Shout out to Emily. Shout out to my guy Midwest coming through. Shout out to Symbolic coming through. OGs, good to see you. J3 in our building as well too. Man, shout out to all y'all. This big love. Appreciate you guys coming and supporting the Onaji streams. I hope they're valuable. I hope you guys are learning some stuff. If there's anything specifically you guys want to get into, talk about, doesn't even have to be on stream or whatever. If you guys have any questions, now is not the era to sit on the questions, man. There's plenty of resources out there to fact check what we need to fact check and learn what we need to learn. You know what I'm saying? All right, gang. Day 172, solid. Let's find somebody to shoot this raid to, because I think I'm almost at 100 on the achievement. I think I'm at like 92 raids or something like that. So we're going to keep that going strongly. Let's see who is live. We'll do a little something. Ack is live. Who else we got? Oh, wait, Tony's live. Wait a minute. Let's shoot Tony. Let me see what Tony's up to. Oh, wrong tab. Oh, let's go here. Yeah, Tony's live. Shout out to Tony. We going in there. What's he up to? Oh, he been live for an hour. Yeah, let's catch a mini indoor. Wait, share this tab, man. There we go. Perfect. All right, Tony. Let's get after it. Oh my God, Tony. Uh-oh. W Tony. All right. What's he here? The DJI. Oh yeah, he in a streamer bag. Let's get it. Episode 147? W147.
Which?
Chat line. Let's get
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The
Just bring that.
shades.
Okay. Okay.
That work? Perfect. W family, let's get after it. Show my guy Tony some love and appreciate all you guys for coming through as always. Catch y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST. Let's get after it. All right, y'all. W stream. Peace.